Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of NoSkillCraft. Got a pretty good episode here lined up. Gonna build up an iron farm and move some villagers into it from the current breeder, which is gonna need some fucking finagling to manage to get that done, because I'm sure you guys can remember what kind of a mess that is. So should be good. I gotta get a little bit of resources gathered up before I can do that, so I'm gonna gather some resources and then get my ass over to the industrial park and start building the iron farm that's gonna start collecting us massive amounts of iron, because as you can see, I don't have all that much. Alright, so I'm here in the spawn chunks, and I've chosen a place that is over here. So there is red shirts like pumpkin and melon and sugarcane farms. If you look right there, that would be like the breeder and the portal, and squid farm is like right there, so it gives you an idea of where we are. It's quite a ways from the breeder, so it's not going to interfere with the little village that's up there, and it should work pretty good. I've built it up here a little bit over 99, because the idea is I don't want to have to build a drop elevator to put the iron into the line, so this will make it far easier. And I'm going to be using Nim's TV's design, so I'll link that in the description. It's pretty simple, compacted. You only have to worry about villagers on one side, so it's pretty good. So first thing we're going to do is build ourselves a little 10 by 10 platform here, and there's a little fucking creeper down there. He's down on the ground, so he's not a problem. So I'm going to build this platform, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, so I've got the 10 by 10 platform with a 4 by 4 hole here in the middle that is going to have all the golems fall through to be killed, basically down in this area. Slightly off center of that platform I was standing on, because I basically want to be able to stand on that if you want and watch golems fall down to be murdered and their tasty iron sent over to be collected. And the next step is to put a 3-high wall around this sucker. So go over here, go ahead and take that block out. Careful not to fall off, and we just make a 3-high wall all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and build this wall around, and be right back with you. Alright, so I've got the walls all built up here. Got glowstone in all the corners, make sure that we don't get any mobs popping up. And next we need to lay all the doors going around just like this. It's going to be 40 doors in total, so that's quite a number of doors, and I made way more than I needed to, so we're fine in that regards. Just gotta go, oh, something's getting me stuck. Gotta go around, stick all the doors on. Keep getting caught like that, it's weird. Door, so many doors. Alright, and then next we need to kind of hop in here, and we need to start placing the second platform. I'm going to pillar up a little bit, and the second platform goes essentially like right on the top of the door like that. So we're going to build another 10 by 10 platform around. I'm just going to pillar up and jump on the actual top of it, make it easier. And of course we're going to leave the same 4 by 4 hole in the middle, so that way all the golems that spawn up on this platform will also, look at that later, also end up falling into the killing chamber, the lava blade if you will. So I'll go ahead and build this platform, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. Alright, so we've got the same little 4 by 4 hole going down, we got our platform, and now we need to build ourselves a wall, and we just need to make this 1 high going all the way around, and then we're going to throw a layer of glass on it. I don't think I brought glass. Yeah, I have to get it from my chest, just right over there. I did remember to at least bring it to the park, I just didn't put it in my inventory, so let me go ahead and get these walls built and throw some glass on it, and I'll be back with you in a moment. And the second platform is done, and of course I didn't bring any water with me, so I need to fly down here and grab my ice, which is should be right in this chest. Hooray. And now I'm going to run back up there and go put these into all 4 of the corners on both of the spawn platforms, and that is going to, not going to do that. First I'm going to build the place that's going to kill them. And I just realized I didn't bring any lava with me at all, so I'm going to need to go and get some lava. But first I'm going to come up here, and we're going to edge our way out just like so, and we're going to build ourselves a little chamber, which is where all the happy little guys are going to fall. Just like this. And I need to get down a level here somehow. I think if I go, where's my cobblestone at? If I go like that, and I drop down here. Yeah. See that super pro move, everybody? See? Sometimes I do things good. It's not always as bad as the Endermite fiasco from last episode. I think right there is going to probably be good, so we're going to block off 3 corners. And basically right here there's going to be water that pushes it and drops it so it can get shot over there. But we'll add that in later. This is going to be a little bit sketchy, so we do this and then fly my way over here and just avoid all forms of sketchiness. Take the longer way because I don't feel like dying, and it's pretty much night anyway, so I should probably sleep in my bed up here. So let me do that, and once I get back up on the top and start laying waterways, I will be back with you. So I'm back up here at the top. We're going to go ahead and add some water sources into all 4 of the corners here. And as you can see, it all gets nicely pushed into the middle, and we're going to drop through and land in the corner here. Clean up these and do the same thing down here. So I've added some signs here, which is going to prevent this lava from falling through. And that is going to constitute the lava blade, which is going to murder all the golems as they fall through and basically stand in water that I'm going to set here that's going to flow down. But for now I'm not going to do that part, because first I need to come down here and run all the way over here and get my packed ice, which of course I didn't bring because that would have been far too easy to remember to do that, wouldn't it have been? So run my ass over to these chests and grab a few stacks of this packed ice. And I'm going to need some cobblestone so I can get myself into position with it. And then basically we need to come around here. And we need to make our way around to here. And then we need to pillar our way up until here, and then 99 should be ice. And then now we're just going to work our way straight over this way until we meet up with that one that's over coming up from the squid farm. So I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, so I've gone ahead and ran the ice, and then of course it was night, so I jumped down, went over and slept to get rid of that shit. Now I'm going to go back up and we're going to line the shit. Of course that would happen. Of course I'd be out of position. Why would I be able to get into the right position first try? That'd be far too good, right guys? And then I'm going to take some white glass and I'm going to first build up around here so that way we can actually get stuff to fall down into it. And then we're going to build the 2-high wall all the way down to connect up with that. So back with you in a sec. Built this one over from where it should have been, so I'm gonna have to put a little turn in it right here because of course I did. Of course I did. Alright, so I've got all the glass in place, and as you can see I did add the water source up there. It drops down and it starts coming this way. I've just got it kind of blocked right now, so let me go and smash this block and the water's going to start running, and then I just need to use slabs and more water sources, and I've just realized I didn't bring any slabs, so I guess I need to run back to the Valley of Doom and pick myself up my slabs. So I'll be back in just a sec. So I've almost got all the slabs and water in place here. Let me just put these last couple in. This guy here needs to be a slab. And then this is going to be a water source. It's going to take me all the way in. I'm going to smash that. And I'm going to replace this with some packed ice. And then I'm going to put a slab right here. And that should keep everything flowing in the right direction. So I'm going to go up here. Throw in a couple pieces of glowstone. Make sure that makes it all the way into the item sorter. And then we'll add a sorting for the iron that we're expecting to get. I don't think there's enough slots for me to add in anything for the poppies just yet. I'm gonna have to expand the storage system, and that's gonna have to happen pretty soon. But I can see the glowstone still making its way down the lines. Just fell off. Thank God for elytra. And I'm gonna come over here, and we're gonna use Corey's mine steps to get back up to the top and make sure that glowstone made its way in. And then we'll set up iron into the item sorter. And there it is. Glowstone made it into this chest, which will soon be for iron. So I realized I didn't bring any filter items or any iron with me, so guess what? Yet again, it's back to the fucking Valley of Doom. Yet again. Fucking idiot. So this is the first unsorted chest. I'm gonna go ahead and pop myself out here. Throw a redstone torch on that guy. Put a comparator on this guy. And in that hopper, I'm going to go ahead and put those and this. And that should be flowing iron down into the chest. So let's run around here and make sure this is where it ends up. And it is. We're going to go ahead and steal one of these back and punch it right there. And actually, I'm going to steal all of this back because it's my fucking iron. It didn't come out of the farm. Fuck you, my iron. Alright, so the next step is going to be to get villagers in there. So I need to think of the best way to get villagers out of there and in over here. I'm going to use rails, but as you can see, when I run the fuck over here and take a look at where the villagers are currently being stored, I can't just pull like a few villagers out of there easily. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like maybe drop them into a 1x1 area and then just rip a minecart through and pull them through a glass block or something like that. But we'll take a look. I'm gonna have to think about it here, and I'll be back in a second after I decide how best to deal with the whole villager situation. But I'm gonna run over there and remove those temporary blocks I used to get up onto the glass and whatnot. So yeah, I have started making a way to get the villagers, and I had a little minor hit mishap. As you can see, there's one of them that's free. He kind of got free because I misjudged how far down these guys were. So unfortunately, you know, where they're going to end up kind of forced itself because I busted through the hole, or busted through the floor. But I'm going to build up a little area here, and it's going to hopefully be able to pick villagers up and shoot them through. So essentially I'm going to take some powered rails and I'm going to set them here. And first I'm going to bust down under here and stick the little tasty redstone torch there and put them back up, and then we're going to put another power rail there. And hopefully we're going to have villagers standing on this, and it's going to be able to just go up and grab them and pull them through a power block. Actually, I think this needs to be down one to be able for this to work. And then it should be able to pull them through the glass that I'm going to set up. That's going to essentially be across like this. I should be able to just yank them right through it. So we'll see. Alright, so I've worked out how I'm going to get them out of there, and I built this big long temporary platform that I'm going to go and slap some rails onto it. But it's a little bit of a manual work to get them out of them. Like I said, this is just temporary breeder that we're using to get these iron farms going. I'm going to set up a much better one, but essentially I throw a minecart down on here and throw it up, and it just pulls one out of the block, and off they go. And I'm going to cram them all down in there, and then they'll be happy with their newfound life. So good times. I'm gonna go ahead and build some rails here, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. Right, so the rail line is in. If I go and break that block, stick one more piece of rail in, I should be able to send that cleric that I've got stashed away in a minecart right here on his way to be part of the iron farm. So cross your fingers that this works. I'm just going to go ahead and pop him back a little. Move back. So break that, stick this here. Alright, off you go. Go be in the iron farm. I'm going to chase him as he goes. He's going to beat me there by a long shot, but once he gets there, he should just kind of be sitting there. I can place a block so he can't run away, break his minecart, and shove him into the box. So let's cross our fingers and hope that it's that easy. I don't see him, so I'm assuming that he's where I want him to be, but let's go find out. And he is. He's exactly where I want him to be. So then I just come here and I go boop, and I break Mr. Minecart, and then shove him in the hole. And I want the minecart back. Give me. I want the minecart back. Crap. So I need to place a block and then drop down and get the minecart. Ha! Fooled you. I won, and I should probably just kind of add a block there just to make sure they can't run out onto that glass and ruin the whole thing. So that's how it works. I'm going to do that and stick like 20 villagers in there. So, yeah. Decided to breed in there for some reason. That's quite amusing, actually. I'm going to build myself a way to get down in here easier temporarily because the minecarts keep getting dropped in, and that's fucking super annoying. So now you're just going to drop in and get the fucking minecarts. I wonder if they're going to make babies. You know what? I don't think it matters. I'm going to keep bringing villagers in. There's a baby right there, look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll count him. So we're up to 5 because they did have a baby. Hooray. He's getting killed. Look. Look, a golem. The iron farm works. As soon as I see iron going on here somewhere. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Success. Villagers in there. I need 20, so I'm going to send one more. I'm going to go ahead and drop that there. Go. Why is he getting stuck? Go. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to go get him stuck in the little box. Even though we already know we have enough in there because we did see an iron golem. I want to get 20 in there just so that way we're getting pretty good efficiency on it. So we're getting a nice tidy sum of iron. It's getting kind of late, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do it even though it's getting dark. I should sleep, but I'm shooting this, so there's no sleeping to be done. I'll just have to do it quick. Oh, I can't keep running if I don't eat, run. Go. That was my last steak too. It's like it's all timing out perfectly. So run around here. Push him just a little bit so I can block that. Knock him there. Push him in like that. Go. And he's in. Alright, so I'm going to go sleep and then we'll put a top on that. Let's start by putting some... Can't reach it. Block some of these off. Drop over here. We're going to go ahead and start putting a little roof on here. So that way nothing can get at my villagers, because I would not like them to ever die, because that would be very sad and shitty. And I'm going to start cleaning away some of these temporary blocks. And get the rails first so they don't fall off. There's some temporary blocks here. There. Oh, I fell. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to climb back up there to clear out the temporary blocks. So, I'm going to do that. So as you can see from where I'm standing, cleaned up all the temporary blocks over there, got all the villagers trapped in a little box, and it's actually the next day. I've gotten like almost 6 stacks of iron out of it in like 8 or 9 hours. Hasn't been that long, but I thought it'd be funny to tell you something. This little block right here, you see that ice under there? I don't know if you noticed in the video when I replaced it or not, but what happened was when I removed the glass that used to be there to put that ice, water ran and went down into that little chamber and wiped out some of the redstone I had for the item elevator that said squid ink. So I AFK'd overnight, saw no new squid ink into the box, and I was like, well, that's odd, and discovered I had missing redstone and couldn't figure out why. When edited this episode, and lo and behold, I discovered it. I went to the tape, as it were, and found what happened to my redstone. So that was kind of interesting. But that's going to do it for me for this episode. You are going to probably want to check out the next one. I believe I'm going to build a mob farm in it. We'll see. Depends on how much iron I develop between now and then, because it is going to take a fair bit of iron for dispensers and buckets and whatnot. So we'll see. But if not the mob farm next episode, then it'll probably be the episode after that, because I need a significant amount of gunpowder, because I have this awesome elytra, but I don't have fireworks to go flying long distances, so that needs to get taken care of. So mob farm has become a pretty high, oh look, some iron from the iron farm, has become a high priority, so I'll be getting that done fairly soon. So expect that. If we don't do it in the next episode, we'll do something else fun, maybe go and take out an ocean monument or something. So it'll be good either way. But if you like this video, go ahead and like it, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe so you get all the most recent and awesome videos that we're going to be releasing. Peace out.